Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. In our last episode, we finished all of our boxing and assembling and kind of put out a lot of fires around the base, which we are going to continue doing in this episode because there will probably be more and more active providers that aren't actively providing stuff like that. I also kind of I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I decided to put tier 1 bots into the network, so I'm up to 3209 logistics bots, but that's because 389 of them are tier 1. But that's okay, they still move items a little bit slower, but they have a stack size of 2, which is still decent. And so I'm going to keep grabbing these tier 1 bots as I go, because right now the issue, is like standard turbines and all that, so these tier 1 bots are a lot cheaper. So we'll keep doing these tier 1 bots, and hopefully that will help us get caught up faster than if I just waited for exclusively tier 2. It'd be really nice if we had tier 3 right now, but we don't, so that's fine. But yeah, hopefully that'll help things get caught up a little faster. And we are going to start out this episode with physics apparatus. Which is awesome. We finally got there. Not that we could have gotten here a long time ago, but we've been working on making the base do exactly what we want it to do, and we are basically done with all of that. The only issue now is bots just aren't caught up, but that will happen eventually, and I don't think I need that much boxed science. We'll do half a thing. And we're actually going to need two requester chests for each one, because these require, what is that? 8 solid ingredients. So, annoyingly, I have to distribute that. Let's see. How much do they even need? Oh, let's actually put the modules in. So just one of them needs, per minute, only one of each thing. 2 missile boxes and one of each thing. So that's all I'm going to put. So substation 2, Stirling engine 2, lab, and nano fabricator. So substation 2, 1. Lab 2, 1. Nano fabricator 1. And what was it? Stirling engine 2. Stirling engine 2, 1. Then we need combustion 3, drone launcher. Combustion chamber 3, 1. Drone launcher. Oop, not detone. Drone launcher 1. And then we need underground belt 3 box, which is here, 1. And then the last thing was missile 1, and we need 2 of those. Okay, and then we'll copy that to the tops, and then copy this one to the bottom. And that should do it. And then we have our physics apparatus. Now, lab 2s, do they take boxed science by any chance, I wonder? I haven't actually built one, have I? Let's request one. I typed the wrong word. Lab 2, 1. Yeah, something's weird. Like, bots still haven't picked up my trash. Isn't that always, like, top priority? Above deliveries? So something feels weird. I know I was talking about this in the last episode for those of you here on YouTube, you're like, oh, he's still talking about this? Well, yes, it's still the same stream for me, so it's only been like 10 minutes since I was talking about it in the last video, and I still don't have any concept of why that happens the way it's been happening. Like, here's another example. Gravel, active provider, not going anywhere. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, are any bots even picking items up from me? Doesn't look like it. Even though I have trash slots filled, nobody's coming to pick stuff up from me. They're flying over me, but I haven't seen any grab something. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't really have a good explanation. We just need bots to catch up, is currently the main priority. Now, these should have the Underground Belt 3 boxes, right? In Combustion Chamber 3? I know I set up the belts were one of the first things I set up. So what's going on here? Pipe 3s are not working? They're right here. What's going on? Oh, the inserter's stuck with the wrong thing in its hand. That's not really what I expected to happen. So I can take all this stuff out and then get rid of it. Okay, so that fixes that issue, and then the other issue was the Combustion Chamber 3, which, those are like way up here or something. Yeah, right here. Combustion Chamber 3 requires medium tank 3. And tank 3s I'm making boxed. And I have lots of the boxes. Am I just not unboxing them? Tank 3 unboxing is right here. Did I forget all the clicking on these? Looks like I did. Whoops. Okay. So that should fix that issue. And make my buffers even worse, of course. As they have just continued to get worse and worse and worse. But that fixes those two. So missiles are the only thing left before we should see our first physics apparatus. And our poor base is doing so much hard work to catch up. I don't know if it ever will. Especially adding a new science pack onto it. Although I think physics apparatus isn't massively expensive in terms of total resources. It just takes a while. The labs do not research, what's the word I'm trying to use? Boxed science, so that's fine. Now what am I looking for? Missiles. Those are in the boxed section, which is bottom half of all this. Missiles are here. I need explosives and methanol canister boxes. So there are still a couple things I have left here. So explosives box. I'm going to make this down in the southwest because that's where I have nitric acid and glycerol already. And that's in chemical plants. So we'll make some explosives and then we'll make some methanol canisters. And then that should be everything we need to get some physics apparatus. Now these are all stopped for some horribly sad reason, probably. Acrylonitrile is stopped, probably because of active providing not working. That's really getting me. And I don't think I can fix it until our bots are caught up. So, I guess we just have to live with it until our bots catch up. Okay, so what we want is explosives. We already have some beacon goodness right here, so we'll just capitalize on that. This is probably enough. I don't actually know how many explosives I need per second, but that's 91. Oh, that's permanent. Okay, 91 per second? That's insane. Okay, yeah, that's more realistic. So we need 3 liquids and an output liquid. and an input, and an output, and a belt will go up. And then we need some unbarreling, which is sad because that just requires more bots. But that's the name of the game. This is sulfuric, this is nitric, and this is glycerol. So sulfuric acid. What am I set on? I'm set on 5 recipe again. Yeah, good. 50 barrels, is that good? Yeah, we'll go a little bit more. Maybe 80. And then nitric acid, same thing. And then glycerol, what was that? 22 per second. So glycerol, actually don't know. Is that this one? No, that's methanol. Where are you? There you go, glycerol. Probably about 30, 40 barrels of that. And then wastewater management. The output wastewater. Again, I just feel like I should keep doing this because I will be so happy with myself later. I'm one space to the right. Because I know I need a ton of wastewater later, so... And that way we won't waste it. We won't waste the wastewater. And then we need to request... do 2 stacks of each. Copy all that. My poor bots. And voila. Explosive boxes. Done. So... Oh, productivity. Sweet. Okay. And we needed methanol canisters. Boxed. And that is made with methanol, benzene, compressed oxygen. And empty canister boxes, which I am making. Do I have them? I do. So, benzene... I have benzene barrels, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So those are probably also made in... chem plants. Methanol, canister, pressurized. That makes them faster. By quite a bit. It's 3 times faster. Weird. And it uses less benzene and methanol. I feel like that one's kind of unique. They don't normally work that way. 3.6? I probably don't need that many. Go for just 4 buildings. Oh, you can't use productivity. I guess I'll settle for that. Now benzene is already... Oh, that's styrene. Just kidding. I was gonna say it's already here. But it's not. So we still need... Well, we need it not... Hold on, I'm gonna move this down so we have space for more plastic later. And then we want this to be the end of its line. So that way I can connect these up. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way. Unbarreling. Do that. Benzene. That's glycerol, right? No, methanol. Methanol and compressed oxygen. That goes up. That goes up. I'll just connect that. What's our... I can't do productivity, so the rates are... Oh my gosh. That's a lot of oxygen. I did not anticipate that much oxygen. So this needs to have maximum requests Definitely need a speed module in that, and I need like 3 of those. Not that I think I'll use this much, but just that way I have a bit more longevity before I have to upgrade this. Benzene is a fairly small amount per second. Methanol is pretty high because they are methanol canisters. So this will, I should just type this in. This will be a full 200. Put that speed module in there. And bam. Okay. Oh, and then we need the empty canisters requested. Just copy that. Okay, that should be it. So then we should see our first physics apparatus slowly working its way through the logistics network. Three, two, two, four. Oh gosh. The grand logistics bot problem. It's almost like I need a separate network that creates logistics bots only, but I don't know if that's worth designing from the ground up. I mean, what is even a Logibot? A Logibot 1 requires a lot of things. I mean, look at the raw ingredients there. It requires iron, steel, rubber, plastic, aluminum, capacitors, pipes, and then logistic circuits, which require even more stuff. So, I don't know if... And logistic circuits, graphite, plastic, silicon, aluminum. And that's just for tier 1. But yeah, here we go. Methanol canisters. Bingo. Scheduled for pickup. Beautiful. We've got explosives. Beautiful. Acrylonitrile. Not running again. Not so beautiful. This time it's because propene is short, and propene is short because of these stupid active provider chest issues. Which I just can't solve until I have more bots. And that's really frustrating. Yeah, I'll have to check on the Discord. I think I said this in the last episode, but I'll find out if that's a bug or if that's just how things work. But we should see missiles beginning soon. Where's our missile maker? It's over here, right? Yep, we're just waiting on that first methanol canister. Oh, and there it is. Missiles. Ta-da! This is beautiful. Okay, so we should see physics apparatus. Woo! Here we go. The delivery's coming. And, yep, they've got everything else. So, this is it. Big delivery. Ta-da! Wow, that's not all that fast, is it? I mean, I guess it's making 5 at a time, so... Yeah, that's 3 per second. It's just gonna take, like... Oh, wow, that recipe is a solid 6. Oh, it makes 10 boxes in one craft. So it's making 50 science right there. No wonder it's taking forever. Sweet, okay. We are moving. So then, what I'll do is I think I'll bring the boxes over to here and then unbox them. I might, where's my science? I don't know where I'm going. South, here we go. I already put in the big beacons, which is pretty great. And then I can just replace these with lab 2s, right? Lab 1 is... Yeah, these are double the research speed, and they hold another module. So I do think I want lab 2s. The problem is they're only... Oh, they're set up for 6. So then I can just do this. And then this will be physics unboxing. And we'll just request some physics apparatus. Maybe 40 boxes. And then those will go here. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I need lab 2s. I will put a single request for... how many do I need? I need 24. I'm gonna need more than that though, right? Because these researches take even longer. I can delete all that. I'll keep extending this. But yeah, for now, we'll do a request for 24. And we're gonna see our first physics apparatus little packs. Look at them go. Whee! Getting distributed. It's a beautiful sight. And then I can delete that random request. And I'll wait until I can replace at least the 11 that are being delivered here. And then I can have quite a bit more productivity because it goes from an extra 10% to an extra 15%, which will help. How's power doing? I haven't looked at power in a while. I wish the graph also told you at any given point like what satisfaction you were at. You know, like when this dip happened right here, were we at 100% satisfaction or not? I don't actually know the answer to that. But it seems like we're doing okay when wind is up. So that's good. These are still getting here. Oh, here comes a couple. It worries me that there's still no more than 11 showing up. Oh, because these are an ingredient in physics science, aren't they? So that's probably where all of them are going right now. Guess that makes sense. You're there. Well, I can get rid of those and then add productivity. Alright, so those research at 2.66 versus 2.1. It's not actually all that much faster because they get another productivity module that actually slows them down a little bit. So that kind of hurts it. But... oh, and this actually needs to go one to the right. So it'll affect more... oh, it can't. Well, then this needs to go one to the right. I can delete all these now. So, let's just do this the right way. Okay, so the speed is 3.22 versus 2.1. I thought that didn't look right. And look, our physics apparatus science is kind of all backed up to here, at least. So let's start researching. Oh, it's amazing. So motor 3 is the first thing, and composites 2, which neither of which really do anything for me. I kind of want to move towards something that will do something. So tool making would allow for crafting speed, and mining distance. It's not really that big of a deal. Automation 3 will give me assembler 3s. Artificial intelligence will let me make another android. You may place this and transfer your consciousness to it to allow you to quickly switch between bodies. So this allows us to have multiple characters and we can swap. Robot speed 3 is definitely something I want. That's one of the things I need the most right now. Mining productivity is fine. Better beacons. We're very, oh gosh, we are not going to see that anytime soon. But that would let us get large beacon 2s. Air separation 4. Compressed air. Oh, there's no CO2 in that one. That's interesting. Gosh, there's so many options. But yeah, I think robot speed, robot battery capacity. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing you could research. I've never seen another mod add in the ability. It's actually really cool. Add in the ability to increase battery capacity. That's really cool. And then cargo capacity. Those are currently, I think, the priorities because that upgrades what already exists. Everything else requires new materials and new things. So really robot speed, I guess, is the first one we can get to, which is still a lot of science away. And there's probably something to be said for that's going to hurt my base more than help it, doing all these researches. We will do the first two just because they're exciting. But I think we're going to need to let our base catch up before we go too crazy. And then once our base catches up, we need to get way more logistics bots. And then once we have that, we need to improve our science. We can check concrete party off the list, by the way. And big power is mostly done. So let me just delete all these. It's a good feeling. And then one other thing I can put on the list is first 5 sciences. Because we want to make those up to 3 per second. Because I think 3 per second is a pretty good number. 180 per minute, that feels about right. And I'll need to make a lot more labs. So that's kind of the next big goal. Yeah. I think that's a good goal. 3224. I'm just not getting any logistics bot 2s at all because of how this has worked out, and that's really frustrating to me. I'm not like actually mad. I just wish the active providers worked kind of the right way. And I can put some more bot 1s in the network at least. So I guess what is the hold up here on, like, where are standard turbine 2s going? Because they're clearly going somewhere other than bots. Maybe I can shut that down. Standard turbine 2s go into backup turbine 2s, wind turbine 2s, and that's it. And backup turbine 2s go into nothing, and backup or wind turbine 2s go into nothing. Okay. So right now, and I don't think we're unboxing those, right? Let me just run through real quick. Yeah, we're not unboxing those. So then, wherever I'm making wind turbines, maybe I can help out a little bit. Right here. Yeah, these are wanting standard turbine 2s. So these are fighting. And then the backup turbine 2s, same story. Those want 44 boxes of standard turbine 2s. Jeez. And the main holdup there is the motors, which the main holdup there is the steel, which is who knows what's going on with all that. But for now, if I just close this off and close this off and take these and these and fill the output, honestly, for now, I'm just going to remove these because I don't need them. And I'm going to put that on my list of things to do, which is fix wind turbine 2 and backup turbine 2. And then I'll just throw all that back in the network. But hey, we've got 75 more bots to put in. Where did I delete that? Why did I delete that? Bot unboxing. Bingo. I hit that button instead of that button. Okay, there we go. 80. 80 more tier 1 bots to help out. We need at least 800. Probably more like 8,000. But it's something. It's something. Alright, so then hopefully we slowly see Logistic Bot 2s showing up on their own now. Let's go look at steel and see if there's anything we can help with. We probably can't, but it's worth a shot. Iron seems like it's working. Hey, gravel's being picked up from here. That's a good sign. So iron is slowed down because of graphite. And what's going on with that? Graphite. Where's the graphite even coming from? Here. Okay. So the graphite deliveries are too slow, it looks like. Let's just make sure we have the graphite. Where's graphite being made? Oh yeah, it's right over here. I lost it. North? South? Yeah, right here. It actually looks like a methane shortage, which is due to... Due to what exactly? Unbarreling deficiencies, looks like. So let's just pop another one in. Because 100 barrels should be fine. Well, it's only 50 seconds worth. Let's bump these up to 150 each as well. Because the bots can't keep up right now anyway, but that should help. Yeah, it is a shortage, just an overall graphite amount. So, a little bit more methane. Oh, but we're out of methane barrels, so that's not going to help. So let's check if we can improve our methane production at all. Probably not. It's probably doing everything it can. Well, more CO2 would be helpful. Now these guys are bringing in free dioxide, right? Yeah. So carbon dioxide barrels are staying around 400. Now we should change this to 1,000, because this is the active using of. So 400 is the minimum we want to provide to. Anyway. So I'll use up stuff over 1,000. Although sometimes no, this should be like 800. Because I will just vent the dioxide past 1,000. So at 800, at least there will be a little gap. Okay, so what's happening here is I don't quite have enough dioxide. And that's actually because nitrogen is backed up. That's an easy fix. So that was an issue. Okay, that should help. Beautiful. So there's more methane. And methane, there, clear. Methane barrel. Compressed methane barrel. We should see the production shooting up, not down. Go up, please. Okay, there we go. Well, no, that's still... Should go even higher. Yeah, there we go. Tiny bit. No, now it's going down again. Is it that we don't have enough barrels in the first place? It is. Yes, that is the issue. So I'm guessing the methane... No, we are using up... Oh, we're out of oxygen. Or, what's that called? Hydrogen. Wasn't expecting that. So where's the hydrogen coming from? And what's that all about? That's coming from here. And this one's not connected. And it looks like the issue is just I need more electrolyzers. Unless I'm missing something. So let's just get 4 more. It's not going to cost me much. If they're not running, they only cost 25 kilowatts. So might as well have too much rather than not enough. And hopefully we see this number going up. Yep, 3.1k. That should be going up, not down. 2.5k. What the heck? Oh, we've used up all the water. Didn't expect that. So one more of these should do it. That one needs to be a 1 to 3. That needs 624. This, we need like 5 wells. That should do it. Okay. Now they're all running, and it does look like hydrogen is building up. Perfect. And oxygen might need another couple flare stacks. Alright, well that helps methane a bit. So now barrels are the issue, it looks like. Methane is completely backed up in these pipes. Good. That's the right problem to have. So then... Yeah, I mean, the issue is just barrels at this point. And we could pop these up to 200 just to make sure in the long term we have enough. Okay. Good. We've still got all the ores we need. Limestone is actually used in fairly large amounts. Still using all the graphite we're making. There's not much I can do about this. It's got the productivity modules in it, so until I have the next tier of yield modules. Ooh, and we finished our first research. Hydrology. Oh, we get better wells. I guess that's kind of nice. So the first real upgrade we get... Oh no, that's really far. What's actually... I guess like assembler 3s is the first main thing we get. But what's interesting is that wouldn't even help me all that much. I don't think I'm being held back by assembler speed. Anyway, are these all... Oh, geez, that's not good. What did I do? Where's my volcanic gas? I broke it. Yep, very much broke it. Okay. Wait. Where even was my volcanic gas? They were coming down this way. And then that's where I built my bus. So I need to go around, I guess? Okay, that one's still connected. Jeez. That was silly. I destroyed it and then never rebuilt it. Okay. So volcanic gas should be up here somewhere in one of these pipes. There we go, that one. So we'll bring that down. And I don't really have to worry about the fact that they're red pipes because the flow rate here is only like... Wow, that can't even... The flow rate is like... I don't know. 500? And red pipes can definitely handle 500. There we go. So we should see all that stuff piling up again. Yeah. We still had plenty of sulfur dioxide, it looked like, but... And I still... So I got this wrong. Maybe we should fix this right now while I'm on the fixing train. So, okay. So this sulfur dioxide is a top-up. Why is it a top-up? Oh, because we want to use the sulfur dioxide we get back from making soda ash. Oh, I'm out of sodium hydroxide, it looks like, too. It's good to know about. Sodium hydroxide. I gotta remember to look at that. So then... So that gets used first, okay. And then sulfur dioxide coming from these two sources. We want it to primarily come from... And also, what's happening with the monoxide? Why was that? Oh, we're struggling to get enough barrels. It's pretty normal. Anyway. Yeah, it's just a barreling issue. These are all top-ups. Okay, so this can't even flow as soon as this one's backed up on monoxide. But that's not supposed to be happening, so I don't have to worry about that logistically. So the sulfur dioxide is being topped up here. So then this will only get rid of sulfur dioxide to allow it to fill up at all if we're low on boric acid or if we're low on soda ash. That definitely feels wasteful because if we're low on boric acid, we could just wait. Well, no, if we're low on boric acid, we need the room. So that does make sense. And then if we're low on soda ash, that also gets rid of sulfur dioxide. Why? I forget why I did that. If we're low on soda ash, that means we need more... Oh, because soda ash has an output of sulfur dioxide. But that shouldn't matter, right? Hold on. I've broken my brain again. No, what we determined is with enough productivity, then we would actually end up netting sulfur dioxide from soda ash. And so we actually, if soda ash is low, we might need to be getting rid of sulfur dioxide so that soda ash can flow again. That's what that was. So I think that's actually still fine. It's possible it's wasting some at some point, but whatever. Okay. Well. Praise be, this gravel's finally getting picked up. That's a good sign. That means the bots might be slowly catching up. That's what that means. Are the bots catching up? Is it happening? Ooh, I just saw a bunch of bots get put into the network. Right in front of my very eyes. Like 25 more. Tier 2 bots. That's great news. So we might slowly be catching up. How's power? 830, 20 megawatts. That's a lot of power being used. Okay, this is good. Things are starting to back up again. That's very, very good. Oh, and I never gave water to this. And maybe I shouldn't. Because that's helping. See, like, these have all stopped up, so that's great. Missiles are not quite there, but... Oh, that's where standard turbine 2s are going. Locomotives. But wait, that's not boxed standard turbine 2s. But that is still standard turbine 2s from the main base, the original base, the starter base, the second starter base, whatever we want to call it. We are still having issues with motor 2s because of steel. Yeah, not surprising. Let's find out if there's anything I can do about that. We've got plenty of sulfuric acid, so it looks like the issue is just steel ingots not running because of maybe not enough iron ingots, which are down here. Yeah, not enough iron ingots are happening because of not enough what? Is it graphite still? It doesn't look like it's graphite. So the issue is iron oxide, which means the issue is caustic solution. That's not what I expected either. Let's go work on that. Caustic solution is what's slowing down my steel plates, and therefore motor 2s. So it's not caustic... Oh, it is caustic solution production. So it's sodium hydroxide. And it's sodium hydroxide because of barreling of chlorine. Aha. Also, those are 504 per second. How did I ever think that one of these was enough? Don't know exactly what happened there. We need at least 2 more. But the main issue is that bots just aren't delivering the barrels fast enough. Okay, so that should help. I think we probably have enough hydroxide here if these were all running full time. Yeah, we just need more bots. But we already knew that. Okay, so that's functioning as best as it can. And caustic solution usage is 529 per second, and these cannot supply that, so that is part of an issue as well. And these use 5 barrels a second, so I think a request of 200 is more appropriate, and even a third one. Okay. Yeah, we're still using all the iron ingots that we're making, but it's catching up. It's catching up. We're getting there. So yeah, steel is short because of the iron, but we already knew that. There's really nothing I can do about that, except wait. Okay. How much physics apparatus have I made? Ooh, 290 boxes which is over 1,000. Although we've dropped off. Why is that? Looks like methanol. Wait, no. Sorry, what? Combustion chamber 3 and lab 2. So let's check those out. We've just been a firefighter this episode. Probably has to do with heat pipe. Let me guess. Lab 2, however, I don't feel like that's related to heat pipe. It's actually a chemical plant 2 issue. Which is here. Filters. Oh. I'm not making filters anywhere. Compressed CO. I'm not making filters. I don't know how I totally spaced that. Let's just kind of do this right here. We can make boxes of filters. Pressurized, compressed carbon dioxide. Unbarreling. And then request. I don't know how I just totally missed those. CO2, that's CO1. Rest carbon dioxide. Filling, we want emptying. There we go, request a bunch. How many do we need per second? Only 10 per second. 1 box a second. This might not be enough. Let's move this down. Let's not play around with numbers that are too small. We've learned our lesson multiple times by now. Okay. So there we go. That's filters. I think, yeah, we don't have to worry about any of those ingredients. And then we need to unbox filters as well. There we go. Okay. Don't really know how that happened. It's very interesting. Just didn't show up in any of my radars. I guess it's because it was in the intermediates category, and we thought we had done all that, but we hadn't done filters. And I haven't done optical cables either, have I? No, sir, I have not. Epoxy argon in an assembler. Let's do that. Right here. Just make sure we've got enough space. Now, these can't be done in a large, right? Did I see that correctly? Large, yeah, no optical cable. Okay. Now, can I do boxed optical cable in a large? Crap. That's what I meant to look for. No. Optical cable boxed is still only made in medium assemblers. Okay. But I do want to make it in a medium. Yes, and we'll do this. Copy that all the way down. Argon is up here. I'll just make a new unbarreler. 2, 3. Argon emptying, argon decompressing, epoxy unbarreling. Power for everything. And productivity for everything. Okay. So filters are going. This should get optical cables going unless I'm missing something. Doesn't look like we're missing anything. Ingredient-wise, we've got barrels incoming. Excuse me. Barrels are incoming, and that should run. Ooh. Electricity. The wind hath died down. That hurts. And then water. Water's not anywhere near here, is it? It's really not. So we kind of awkwardly need just a small amount, right? 440 per second. That's actually not all that small. Where are my wells? I always forget. Because this can handle it, but not as easily as you'd think. And then that needs 640, which we can accomplish with some speed in these. Okay. Alright, there we go. Bots are still not caught up, but they're doing better. Wow, I've got 250 small beacon. I mean, these are the reasons my base took so long to catch up. Even though I've got massive amounts of production with all the boxed stuff. 5 stacks of buildings is pretty expensive, turns out. Pretty expensive. Alright, optical cables running. That was definitely needed. Now it's stopping a few things from going at all, looks like. Which is unfortunate, because that means I'm now stressing out my logistics network again, even more, rather than helping it. Which is unfortunate. So, how are we doing on things? Got a lot of solar panel 1s. Heat exchanger 2s are not even running. Solar collector 1s are now running because of the heat pipes. Which is going to cost me more steel. Wonderful. Like, why are these compressors not going? Priority compressor 1, pump 2. I think pumps are boxed. Pump 2. Oh, I have pump 1 boxes. I need to unbox pumps. I don't think I'm doing that, but where are... Yeah, what's going on with pump 2s? Something's wrong there. Where are they? Here. Oh, motor 2s. That's all it is. Which are both running for the first time, it feels like, in forever. Add a bit more request to that. So, steel gears do seem to be an issue still. Steel plate boxes just don't have enough. Okay, well, it's good to know steel's the issue right now. Plus bots, and part of the reason steel is an issue is because of bots. So we have a bit of a negative feedback loop, which sucks. Capacitors are all getting used up too, which is because of plastic not... I guess these need a bigger request. Because it looks like the amount on the way just isn't enough. Yeah, we should have at least 20 plastic if they take a full minute to get here, which they might even take longer. Plastic's very far away. Oh yeah, and we needed to unbox pumps. Wait, didn't I do all those little valve thingies? Oh, I didn't do pumps right here though. Okay. So pumps of both varieties. Go 20 boxes and 250. That just feels like a lot, but whatever. All right. Couple miners that are done. But I think we're still doing okay on ore. Let's double check. This one is still fine. A few are run out, but it's still giving me the full belt. And we have more bauxite somewhere, don't we? Or is that the one we're using? Oh yeah, we have another one down here for the boxed stuff. And then limestone is getting low. And where do we have more limestone? I remember, oh, up there. So that's a giant patch that we can tap into. Probably the easiest one from where we are. Sandstone's good, like basically forever. Iron is still good. We've got 5 million left. We can tap that for another 2 million and 6 million down there. So limestone, iron, bauxite, sandstone. Four things. And then we have our volcanic gas from up here, which is fine. So, all right. Good, good, good. Well, can I do anything else? Fix wind turbine 2 and backup turbine 2. Am I ready for that yet? The whole reason I took those out is to get more bots, so I don't think I'm going to fix that yet. 3374. We're still not even up to 2900. That's really sad. So let's see. Is it still the trains? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stop this. And we'll edit this to also include and loco 2. Just delete that. Can't quite delete that. There we go. Okay. Oh, trash slots are full. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And do we have storage up here? I should just place some storage in random places. Just make sure we've got plenty of logistics storage. All right, so back to turbines. Oh, we've got great batteries. Look at that. I think we fixed all the places that want standard turbine 2s, right? So now the issue is all the things that want motors. Because motors go into a lot of things. So we could help ourselves out by reducing the motor usage. So that could be a thing. Where did my solar... I thought solar collectors... Oh, here they are. Those require titanium and heat pipe 2s, which I'm not making, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, pump 2s require motors, so that's... It's just this horrible negative feedback loop that I can't really... Hey, we got 2902. That's 12 more. Good news, good news. I can't really break into that feedback loop without really messing with stuff. I don't want to undo everything I built, but I need more motor 2s. So... thus is life. Heat pipes seem like they're getting used in all the solar collectors. Sensor 2s I'm not making. Now, why am I not making stuff like Sensor 2? Oh, because that's made in nanofabricators. And what about heat pipe 2? That's made in foundries. Okay, well that explains those two things. Let me add that to my list. Heat pipe 2, sensor 2. That needs to be added. Thermal tanks require heat pipe 2s, so that's why those are not happening. Heat exchanger 2, same story. Extractors are not happening because probably motors. Let's find out though. Because of wells, because of pump 2s, and just reaffirming what I can't totally remember. Do pump 2s use motors? And I mean, it would make a lot of sense for pumps to use motors. Where even are the pumps? Cridex can't find it. .jpeg. How many times have I looked for these? They're boxed, right? Yeah, they're right here. Yep, motors. Okay. So that's part of the problem, is our base is still trying to make a million things that require pumps, and pumps require motors, and that just has a cascading cost. So steel plates. Let's see if there's a hack, a workaround hack I can do to get more steel plates. Just for the now. Because these aren't even running fully, because iron is not running fully. And iron's not running fully because iron oxide's low, because caustic is low. Caustic is low simply because deliveries. So let's, this is an easy hack to help. It's not even that far. You know, I wanted everything to be hooked up via barrel because it's more, oh, these aren't running because of hydroxide. That's the problem. So I actually need, two things here. I just moved all my belts. Crap. So first we'll do a little over, we'll just connect them for now. And then I need to bring hydroxide up. And chlorine's the issue. So chlorine, we actually need to allow to flow out. And that comes all the way up to here. Yeah, I can move that up. This will help my bots quite a bit. Okay, and then we'll go over. Over to here. And then this needs a pump that only runs if... I guess for now, just if that's overflowing. So that doesn't need to be there. Okay. So chlorine's connected. That will allow sodium hydroxide to run. And we need to add disconnect chlorine and caustic. Caustic. We need to just not forget about that. And that will allow these to all run again. And that allows sodium hydroxide to actually flow, which is good. Brine creation is a problem because I actually need multiple outfalls here. 1,000 per second is better. Potentially still not enough, but looks like it's keeping up. Okay. Does that make for more caustic over time, hopefully? We should have way more than 30 in these. These should have like 60. Because it uses 1.7 per second. So 30 would only be... I'm even gonna do 90. 30 would only be like, what, 15 seconds worth? Okay, and bots are catching up, so that's not gonna be at the full rate that I want. Currently, we're short on brine because we're short on input water. These use 1472. So that'll help a little bit. Just to make sure we have everything, we'll do that. And then we need one more outfall up there. And then we need another couple of these. Or at least one more. Okay. So, brine should be backing up, hopefully, is what we want to see. Alien water, we're not having flow issues, right? Yeah, it's all getting used. And the brine is still not backing up. How's that possible? 360? This is making more than 360, but only if we had 1840, which we don't. So maybe that is the issue. We'll add a second one here. And then a beacon. That should help a lot. So now this is probably going to max out the flow rate of the pipe, I'm guessing. Or at least very close to it, because that makes 1548. So it looks like that pipe is handling 1500. Or, well, maybe not quite. It's close. But brine is backed up now. Perfect. Okay. And this part up here is to make chlorine. These ones are to make hydroxide. So we need more hydroxide makers. Hydroxide's used in a lot of places, so... Let's just amp that up. And then we want to connect across like so, and like so, and like so. And then this one goes here, 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 here. Okay, I mean, that's all connected now. So now it's a chlorine flow issue. It's making as much hydroxide as physically possible. So we continue putting out fires. Hey, insulation's almost backed up. Good news. So chlorine, what's going on here? So these are all running. And so are these. So what can I even do? I guess chemical plant 3s are going to help a lot with this. For now. all I can do are maybe some small beacons to help out. Now this one, yeah, the flow rate's not the, or the outfall rate's not the issue, but it might be soon once I do this. Yeah, it's still only 450, so should help get rid of a little bit more. How's it? So that can get rid of 500 chlorine per second. And these are all running as fast as they can, and that's a lot of crushed limestone is being used. For sure, to get rid of all this stuff. Oh. Well, I'm proud of what we've done. Our base is killing it, and eventually the bots are going to catch up, and then we'll start getting a lot more bots. And then I think from there we'll be off to the races. We're still at 2902, so we're a far cry from that. You can see all this stuff we're out of here at the bottom. Repair packs, that's interesting. Chemical plant ones. Some of this stuff is from the old base, but I need to unbox. This is where I can help see what I need to be unboxing. Although I'm out of red wire boxes. That's not good. Let's go check that out. It's probably bot related, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, wow. My buffers... I don't like big buffers. I won't lie. I think that's part of the issue here is just the massive amount of buffering I've created. Buffer monsters, basically, with all these buildings. It's just gonna take forever. Like thermal tanks, those stack to 50 already. We're gonna reduce that down to 100 thermal tanks. So, kind of just not paying any attention as I created this definitely was part of the problem. But what am I looking at? Red wire? Which, that's not red wire. That's solar panels. So this guy, looks like he's short on logic circuits. Logic circuit boxes are here. Looks like those are actually just needed in higher amounts. So, logic. So we'll just pop a couple more in here. Copy the requests. And the results. There we go. Oh, I guess I didn't need this. That's for the unboxing. And then I also need to unbox... Oh shoot, what was it? I just had it in my head. It was... I have no idea. I saw it on this list and I was like, oh, I should unbox those because I'm not. And they move around, which is really annoying too. Lime, that's interesting. I don't think I'm unboxing lime. Stop moving. I really wish you could freeze this. Or can you sort upside down? No, you can't sort it at all. What is this? Wait a second. Oh, that's me, Network 1. That's my player character. I was like, where is all this stuff? How is this disconnected? That's my inventory. That makes sense. Okay, well, I think I'll call it a video there for the YouTubes. We've definitely made some great progress. We've almost finished our second physics apparatus research, and once our base is caught up, which might be a little ways down the road, I think I will let the game idle for a little while. Then we will be really jamming, and we'll know what our bottlenecks are once all these buffers have been filled, which might take a little bit. Because right now, filling all those buffers is costing an immense amount of resources that my base wouldn't be using otherwise. So until all of this is done and just chilling, I won't really know if I have too much or too little of stuff. So, and we have to have enough bots to be able to handle all the throughput. So that's two issues in one, so that's going to take a little while to sort out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking, and I'll see you all next time.